Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, I'm not happy today. What we just received right now is how much my actual citation is going to cost. It ain't a pretty number, it's pretty hefty, and I'm kind of upset right now, especially like the way it happened. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and break this video into 3 segments. How I got the state ref in the first place, how much were the fines and everything for the state ref process and fees and all that, the actual state refing, like making your car legal again. And then at the very end, I will tell you guys how much it is to actually pay the citation off. But with that being said, I got all the paperwork here and everything, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Let's begin this video. All I ask for you guys is to give this video a thumbs up if you found any useful information, and consider clicking that subscribe button, man. I really need your guys' help right now, especially after I tell you guys this number. So without further ado, let's begin. So how did I get the state ref ticket? This is what makes me the most upset, because I'm gonna put a little, you guys can click on the video right here on the top right, I believe. You guys can see the actual footage and the video when it happened and everything. You guys can see how heated I am in that video. But quick recap, I was basically going to my friend's house who lives like around 20 minutes away to install my gauges, because as you guys know, I'm boosting the G35. So on my way there, it was a Saturday, 11 a.m. and we were basically merging from I-80 to I-5, 2 different freeways. We were merging and there was a cop right in front of me. I lived here with the G35 around 3 years. I've never had any issues with any cop. I've encountered many cops. I've driven next to cops. Never had an issue. I've had muffler deletes, resonator deletes, actual exhaust, test pipes, everything, you name it, never had an issue. So we were on the freeway, I seen a cop in front of me. My girlfriend was like, there's a cop there, don't go in front of it. I was like, man, I don't know why I didn't listen to her, but I was like, man, SAT cops are pretty chill, I think. I've always driven, they never given me any problem. As long as you're confident in the car, not doing anything suspicious, you're set to go. So myself decides to just drive normally, 65 miles per hour. I'm not even going 70 or 80. I'm literally going the speed limit just because there's a cop. So we're pretty much merging to 2 different freeways. He's merging to another one. I'm merging to this one. I pass right next to him. And as I pass right next to him, this guy goes out of his way to get out of the merging lane to the other freeway and go into my lane. To make the story short, he goes ahead, pulls me over, and lets me know that he pulled me over because of my exhaust, which is a bunch of crap, because I was not even stomping on the gas because we were merging freeways and the guy cut me off, and it was just, I'm pretty sure he just pulled me over just because he saw my car. What an asshole. But like I said, to make the story short, he pulled me over. You guys can check the video out. Like I said, I show you guys the footage and all of what he said. He pretty much pulled me over for exhaust. Then he started pointing out like tint, the license plate, tail light tint, and whatnot. And then he popped my hood, looked at my manifold that I had on, pulled me over for emissions, loud exhaust, and well, yeah. So that's how the state ref thing probably began. And let me read you the official citation code. So he wrote me down for vehicle code 27156 parentheses B, vehicle code, which is modified emissions. I'm pretty sure that's the manifold. He said state referee certification required. Then we got the second vehicle code right here is 27150 parentheses A. He said loud exhaust. He advised 24004, which basically means you can only take your car either home or to a shop. And you know, he did tell me that. So those are the 2 vehicles that we got, and because of those 2 vehicle codes, we pretty much got state ref. You can see the little sticker in the back that says state ref required, and so we had to go through the state ref process. Segment part number 2, which is the state ref process. How did I do it? Basically, I mean, it's simple. He got me for loud exhaust. I had my stock cats. Luckily, I had to go out of my way to buy a OEM G35 exhaust. And so I converted all of that, and then I also had to take off my manifold. Luckily, my sister has a 350Z. It was sitting there. I kind of borrowed her manifold, and then we were off to our state ref. If you haven't checked that video out, I'm going to go ahead and click it right here on the top. You can check out that state ref process, the footage, and everything. But basically, I went in there, took my car. The guy was super nice, super chill. I really do appreciate him. He even started complimenting my car, so really nice dude. I gave him my car keys, he took it in, everything passed as expected because I pretty much installed everything back on. He did the smog test, the visual test, the exhaust, loudness test, and things like that. The only thing that was kind of questionable in my car that a lot of you guys had in question was my oil cooler that was sticking right in front of my car. I let the guy know. He was, like I said, he was super chill about it. He's like, your oil cooler is fine. As long as it's not throwing fumes or any leaks or anything like that, you're good to go. So this is pretty much the smog inspection vehicle certification, whatever you want to call it. And then this right here, it has a little certificate of compliance number. This is the exhaust loudness. It tells you the decibel reading. Check this out. I think this is pretty interesting. The legal requirement here in California for decibel reading for your exhaust is 95 decibels. It has to be under that. My stock G35, stock exhaust, stock everything, it read at an 88. So if you put a muffler delete, resonant, any type of exhaust, you're most likely going to fail. Which is so upsetting here in California, because even if you have your test pipes on, you're not hurting emissions out there. You're not hurting emissions. You're just making your car a little bit louder, right? And then you can get the same fine that I did, which is absolutely crazy, man. I could understand like maybe trying to reduce test pipes because it releases a lot of bad emissions and gases out there. But just the catback exhaust, man, like loudness, that's just a little bit too beyond like my understanding. I don't know, how much was that process? So that process cost $108 for the exhaust testing, and it's only $8.25 for the smog test. $108 just to freaking read my exhaust, bro. Like, really? Like, so all in all, it was $116 for the state ref fees to get my car certified. It's freaking nuts, man. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on. How much is my actual citation, the actual ticket that you have to go to court and pay? This is separate from, you gotta get your car certified and you gotta pay the court fees and the actual citation fee. This just freaking mind boggled me. But anyways, I'm gonna look at my computer. I'm gonna put a freaking right here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. You can basically do payments on your citation, or you can pay it all in one. But basically, for those two codes that I read to you earlier in the first part of the video, it comes out to a total fine due with proof of correction, $696, guys. 696 miserable freaking dollars, man. It's just absolutely insane. And then the citation, if you go and click to your payment options, you still have to pay for, that's just the citation. You still got to pay the court fees and some DMV fees. And if you go to sign up and pay in full, you can see that the actual total amount comes out to a little bit over $700, coming in at $731. It's just absolutely nuts. And the worst part is that I would have felt not as bad if I would have been street racing, or if I would have been, you know, doing donuts and got caught and then like got state refed, or doing something illegal, you know, something life-threatening to society or something. But literally, I was driving, dude, on a Saturday, not even speeding, and a guy in front of me cut me off. Like, don't you think you would have rather get him than me after he just cut me off? No, he'd rather get me. And for doing nothing, bro, just driving. So I wish I could move. I really wish I could, but I mean, I'm not in no financial means to move out. I'm thinking about getting a daily driver and not taking out the G no more. Actually, as a matter of fact, this Saturday I'm actually going to be looking at a car. Hopefully they don't sell it, but I'm gonna be looking at a car and then hopefully purchasing it and adding it to the channel and start ricing it because I'm afraid to freaking add anything because it's gonna make it illegal. And plus, I want it to be my daily driver, so I'm gonna be using that, and so I'm pretty much gonna add that to the channel, hopefully, if things go right. But with that being said, hopefully you found some useful information in this video. I don't want to make it super long. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Like I said, consider clicking that subscribe button to help a brother out. Turn on those bell notifications. I'll catch you guys next video. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll catch you guys later. Be distinct. Love you guys. Peace.